Yo, yo, yo. Let's get that off the screen. And let's get the charts on the screen. Let's go. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hope we're all doing well. Hope we're all good. How are we today? How are we today? How are we today? Hope you've all had a chance to look at the daily analysis in the group. In Discord. FOREX Discord, make sure you get in there, check out the daily analysis. Ooh, might be getting an MC play, reverse MC play here off the bat, broken the previous lows, come to break the previous highs. Let's have a look. Yeah, I don't mind it. Off the bat, broken the previous lows, come to break the previous highs now. Slight closure below, break the previous wick. Don't mind it at all. Let's have a look. If we can break that previous high, I don't mind it. Got 55 minutes till CPI. Jerry, hello. How we doing, man? Hope you're all good. Hope you're well. Just looking for price that we swept these lows now. Looking for price if we can break this previous high now to continue up on bullish. If we can break that previous high. How long as it stops? About 32 pips. Sam, let's go, let's go, let's go. Good to see you, man. No bottom wick on this 5 minute, but I want price to break this previous high. We've just broke the previous low. If we can now break the previous high, we're looking to take some buys, I think. I like the look of that. We'll also be break of the sweep of the half an hour previous half an hour lows, and then break the previous half an hour highs. Nice MC play. Weak bearish candle on the previous hourly, so it continues to push up after sweeping the lows. 4 hour coming up to respect the previous low to then re-break the highs. That would be ideal. Let's have a look. Just going to adjust for spread. Should be enough there. Need to put a stop loss in, risking about 2% here, 2913. Uh, 1.7% risk. We swept the lows of the previous candle, now come up to break the highs. Nice MC play. Straight off the bat. We are in. Expecting price to continue up to fill these clean candles to the left hand side. Targeting there. Targeting the rest of the clean candles, come up to that previous resistance. Looking for the previous hourly wick to be taken out after that weak bearish closure, at the very least. Yeah, like the look of this. We continue up on bullish. Let's give a bit of breathing room. Nice MC play. Hard rejection. Drawdown's part of the game. 5 minutes just come to collect its bottom wick. Yeah, I really like how we swept the previous lows and then come up to break the previous highs. Got a really good win rate on this MC play. So we see how we go. %1.7 risk. Currently 5.7% up on the account. Any nice trades from anyone today? Been a couple of okay moves. Nothing. This is my first trade of the day. Have got CPI in 50 odd minutes or so. Could expect this if it's 5 minute close like this. We've got a weak bottom weight. We could see the previous 5 minute get taken out and then continue up on bullish is my plan. New 5 minute candle starting. Yeah, we've just taken the previous low now. If we can now continue on bullish and take out this previous high on the 5 minute, I'll really like the buys to continue up. That is what I'm looking for. We've already swept the previous lows on the previous 15, on the current 15 minute. We then broke the highs. Wouldn't expect to break the lows again. It's a very low probability. Why did I take the buy? Because we closed below the range. Low volume closure below the range. Then we swept the lows and then we continue to come and break the highs. Is why I took the buy. So reverse MC play. Hey Reese, how you doing, man? Set out this morning due to CPI. We trading 30 minutes after the news day. Yeah, good idea, man. CPI is at 12:30 GMT. So in about 20 minutes, I'll look to not be in a trade. Could be the reason why we're not getting our push that we're looking for now. CPI around the corner, but still trusting my analysis. Just going to check out that 5 minute volume closure. Yeah, lower volume on that 5 minute closure there. So we had a high volume on the 5 minute. So yeah, I like that if we continue to push up on bullish. If we do break our current lows again now, we are just going to carry on bearish. But the fact that we broke the lows and then broke the highs is what I'm looking at here. Nice, flipping bullish now on that 5 minute. Do want to see this previous 5 minute high get taken out for the nice. So we have the MC play on the half an hour, the 15 minute and the 5 minute. Previous hourly closed very weak bullish. We're very weak bearish, so we've taken the previous lows of that now. Now to continue up on bullish makes a lot of sense, just at least on this 15 here. I would like to see the 15 minute close above this range. The fact that we swept the lows and then broke the highs is why I'm in the trade. Do want to see this closure above the previous range at the least in this trade. Got 1 minute till candle closure. Higher volume than the previous bearish candle as well, which I do like to see. 55 seconds. $40 till candle closure. $20. Hopefully we close above the range with higher volume. Hmm. 5 seconds. So we have just slightly closed above. Last second we couldn't close above the range there. So we're actually still in the range. We haven't got a top wick on this 15 minute. So still trusting the half an hour analysis where we took out the previous lows. But the thing that is keeping me in the trade at the moment, we have got higher volume closure than the previous bearish candle, which is nice to see. No top wick on this 15 minute currently. Not liking how we're pushing very aggressively. Maybe a closure. We've got a top wick now. I want to see us re-break these highs. The fact on the half an hour is still valid, where we broke the previous lows and then broke the previous highs. It's still very nice and valid. So that's keeping me in the trade at the moment. That's the trade idea of the week hourly closure. And then the sweep of the lows and the hourly as well to then continue up on bullish to at least break the previous highs is the plan. Oh, I haven't got any tunes on. I'll put some tunes on after this trade. $30-minute MC Prolly. Another good CGP for. Yeah, 30-minute MC play, reverse MC play. We set the previous lows and then break up the previous highs. That's why I'm in the trade. Was the initial 15-minute MC play as well, but it's still valid because the 30-minute is still open here. Now we can just break that previous high on the 15-minute and continue up on bullish. We've got the nice volume closure on the 15-minute there. Higher volume than the previous one, which is good to see. Back at break even now. So yeah, we want to see a continuation. Break of that previous wick on the 15 there. There we go. Again, trade idea off the hourly. We want to see at least this previous hourly to get taken up to continue up on bullish there. Why did I buy? Because we, especially on the 15 minutes, swept the previous lows, and on the previous half an hour as well, we did exactly the same. Swept the previous lows and then continued to break the previous highs. So that's the plan there. We've got clean candles to the left-hand side. That's my reason for buying. Right, let's go to a bit more profit. I'm going to move my stops below the current 15 if we can get a bit more profit into a bit more clean range. Not just yet, but when we're a bit more like 10 pips, I can mitigate my risk. Putting stops to, well, how many pips are it? About 5, 6, 7 pips. I'll put stops to current 15-minute candle just to mitigate the risk a little bit there. But again, expecting this previous hourly to get taken out at the very least. Just going to mitigate my risk there. To the just a little bit of breathing room on the 15-minute there. So we've managed risk, and we're now going to lose less if we lose. So we've already managed risk. Got 10 minutes until I normally stop trading in terms of half an hour before CPI. Let's have a look at that 5-minute closure. Yeah, strong volume on the 5-minute closure there. We expect price to continue up on bullish here. But what we've done, we've mitigated risk. We're going to lose less than 1%. We've got 18 pips stops now, less than 1%. Still expecting that previous hourly to get taken out at the very least. People that took a sells at the bottom of here, they've got their stops below and above the previous hourly. So we're going to at least take that out. At which point we can secure some nice partials and make it risk-free. Rebreak of the highs again in a second. Should rebreak the highs and we should get that little burst. Do 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 do. 1 minute little sweep there. We can now break our highs in this 1 minute. Flip. So I don't want this 15-minute to flip bearish, which is why we've just moved our stops a little bit to the current candle. Because we've broken the previous low, right? If we now flip bearish, we don't want to be in the trade. Full TPs at the end of these clean candles up on the 15-minute here. Up at around 2920. Yeah, and we've mitigated risk very nicely. Which prop firm is this? This is with Funding Frontier. 100k account. Christoph, hey, I was wondering if you entered that. Remember, there's news and 30 minutes. Yeah, thank you, mate. Yeah. I don't really want to be in the trade like in about 5 minutes, so see how we close. I'm still expecting this previous hourly to get taken out in the next 5 minutes, so that's the plan. That's the plan, bad man. And we had the high on the 15-minute higher volume closure, which was nice to see. Yeah, nice sweep on the half an hour. So yeah, I really liked the trade. And then as we went into about 6 pips profit, we moved stops from the previous 15-minute low to the current 15-minute low. So we don't really want this 15-minute to be flipping bearish at this point. Just had the 5-minute candle closure. Weaker, very weak on the closure on the 5-minute there. But again, yeah, the weak closure on the 5-minute there. Might just see the burst down. That's the trade. We've got CPI in half an hour. Mitigated risk. If we can flip bullish on this 5-minute, that'd be lovely because we just done a nice MC play. We haven't got no top wick on the 5-minute currently, so if we can grab that top wick and flip bullish, that would be perfect. If not, we've lost less. If a trade work, hold the runner till CPI, it'd be fun to see what can happen. No, I'm not going to be in the trade when CPI's on, no way. Still no top wick on this 5-minute. See how this 15-minute closes. We've got 3 minutes. If it closes something like this, weak bullish, you don't really want to be in the trade. Then we've got about half an hour till CPI. I really would have expected that to push on that 15-minute candle there. Yeah, looks like we're going to come back down for the SL. Couple minutes left. See how we close. Still no top wick on this 5, so it'd be great to come and see that collected at the very least. Looks like we're going to be closing weak bullish. Therefore, let's see, we've got 40 seconds left. So we close. Still no top wick on the 5 minute. Not looking good, guys. Very weak bullish, very weak bearish, bullish, sorry, candle. The stops are about to get tapped here. No problem. Oh, did we just get a nice little spike? Yeah. Took the L there, guys. It was a nice trade idea. Took out the previous lows and then took his previous highs. It's going to have to happen, isn't it? Because it's on stream. But yeah, we lost less than we planned to. And that's okay. We've got CPI in half an hour. Don't want to be in a trade at that point anyway. Yeah, it is what it is, guys. Losses happen. They're part of the game. So we'll change it on the stream to 2 losses, 1 win and 2 losses. And it happens. And coming over to my journal. Whoa. There we go. So what's the date today? 12th. Ah, you meant to put the month first on all of these. You meant to put the month first. 11. Oh, 03, 11. Oh, 03, 11. And the date today, 03, 12, 2025. New York session, gold, buys, MC play, break of the previous high low of the 15 minute. Whoa. There we go. And we lost 16 pips. Minus 16 pips. It is what it is. That puts us on 93 wins, 28 losses, 7 break even, 76.86 win rate. Just a shame that the 2 on stream. We've just started the streaming service on here, so it is what it is. Let's get some tunes on as well. No, you want that one over here. We'll wait for the news to settle down, guys, and then we'll see if we can get another nice entry. Let's see. Did have a playlist for YouTube, just some chill background music, and it has disappeared. Ryan streaming, there we go. Just some chill music in the background. Where's that comment? Wrong trade. Yeah, wrong trade. Good analysis. Because it lost, it was the wrong trade. If it wins though, it was the right trade. Good stuff, good stuff. It just puts us 5% up on the account, which isn't too bad. There's a lot of things about that trade which is really nice, really nice. On the 15 minute, we had sweat the previous lows and then come up to break the previous highs. Nice reverse MC play. We had closed higher volume than the previous, which is really nice. We also did it on half an hour, set the previous lows, then to come up to break the previous highs, which is brilliant. Previous hourly finished very weak bearish, and then the current hourly that we just traded on broke the previous lows as well, and then was continuing to push up bullish, which did the reverse MC play on the 15 in the half an hour. So I was expecting price to at least take out this previous high to continue on bullish as well. But that is what it is. Game's a game. Can't win every single trade. And we are stuck. We've been stuck in this range for a long time now, right? On the 4 hour. This period, this is really messy. So a lot of moves. It's hard to get your bias. Particularly overall bias when you're stuck in this range. But hopefully CPI will get us out of this mess. But losses are part of the game. You can't win every single trade. Jerry, it's okay. Yes, no problem at all. No problem, no sweat at all. Oh, I forgot to start record. I was going to try and record the stream as well. I suppose I could do it from now. I'll just have to get it off YouTube again, off my... See, the quality of my reels on Instagram was very low quality because I just have to screen record it off there, but... Sarafia, good to see you, man. How's it going? Yeah, I'm very well, thank you. Very, very good. Just took a loss, which is absolutely fine. Ooh, we could have seen that as a bullish divergence candle, but we're too close to news at the moment. We have got CPI in 23 minutes. CPI in 23 minutes. If you've just joined us, we did just take a trade at this point here. That was the initial idea for the buys as we swept the lows of the previous 15-minute candle. We then flipped bullish and then took out the previous highs. That was my entry. Not only did we do this on the 15-minute, we did it on the half an hour as well, where we swept out the lows and then began to break the previous high. And then on the hourly candle, previous hourly finished very, very weak bearish, and then began to sweep the previous lows of that as well, and then began to flip bullish, at which point was my entry. And yeah, that was just a loss, and that happens. Losses happen, they're part of the game. Got to be okay with it. The best thing we did do, we started off risking about 1.7% on that trade. We mitigated risk as we began to break our highs again. We went about 6-7 pips in profit. And then we moved stops to the current candle in the 15-minute, because if that 15-minute then flipped bearish or finished weak bullish like we just did, we don't want to be in the trade anymore, and that's why we moved to stops. So we lost less. And that's part of the game. That is part of the game. may go down to 05 or 04 then buying. We'll see. We've got CPI in 20 minutes, so we'll see what CPI does first. Not going to be trading right before CPI. Couple of losses, couple of days. No sweat. No sweat at all. We've seen how much of a nice run we went on with this account. We just replicate it again. We're 5% up, so we only need 2.5%, so it's not the end of the world. Best thing about losing that trade that we just lost was we lost less. We lost 16 pips. We were risking 35 at the beginning, but we only lost 16. And the fact that price continued to push down means we managed risk very, very well and accordingly. $20 minutes until CPI, so we can just chill out for a little bit. Any questions, guys, ask away. I'm here to help as well, not just to live stream, but I'm here to help you if you have any trading questions as well. Whoa. Dog's going crazy. At least we can get the live CPI on the stream. Should be good to see. We'll keep this as our new range for now. We'll keep this as our new range for now, with this most recent resistance and support. As you can see, price is struggling to close below as well, which is we're just pricing in for CPI. We'll keep this as our range, and then we'll wait for CPI. Hopefully CPI can really get us out of this complete mess, really. And the charts will make more sense at that point. I'd like us to carry on bullish. I want to see us carry on going bullish. The fact that if we could break the current daily high and continue on bullish, it will be the break of the current weekly high. If we can then continue on bullish and break out the previous weekly high, Then we've got really nice clean candles to the left hand side to continue into all-time new highs. Main thing is, guys, you stick to your plan, you stick to your rules, you stick to your strategy. That's all you can do every single day. If you know you're consistently profitable, that's all you've got to do every single day. Losses will happen, and losses are part of the game. Where did that line come from? Liquidity sweep to the upside, liquidity sweep to the downside. We just caught in a bit of a liquidity sweep there and the little pull. That's fine. Yeah, I have to clip the loss taken today. I'll pop it on my Instagram later. Do you know what the best thing is about putting your losses on social media? Everyone else suddenly turns into a professional trader, and they know exactly what you shouldn't have done. Everyone else turns into a pro trader all of a sudden. That's the best bit about posting your losses. It's all fun and games. But yeah, at this point we just gotta wait for news. Hopefully news can really just give us a big pump, create some really nice clean candles, create a new range, and then get a nicer setup. Normally like wait for 15-minute candle to close after news, sometimes half an hour, depending on how it closes. That means we've got to change our win streak back to 0. Change that quickly. Gonna get my loss into market cruiser. Into Discord. Initially started out risking 35 pips. We managed risk. And lost 15. Was it 15, 16 pips? analysis in there as well. I always post every single trade, guys. Every single trade, every single loss, every single win. I post every single one. Never gonna hide anything. Honesty and transparency is the way forward. And if you can't be honest and transparent with yourself, then what's the point? If you can't be honest and transparent with your trading journey, then you just won't make it anywhere. What's the point? Is what I say. Especially if you're always wondering, who do you learn off, or where do you learn trading? And there's just so much stuff over social media. So many people just purely posting their wins, and that is it. And they're not even wins on their proper accounts. There'll be some with some crappy broker that no one's ever heard of overseas, and it's all just false. It's so much fake stuff. I'm sorry if any of you like FX Alex G, but he's a prime example of it. Prime example of it. Said he made $1 million in 3 months from $100. No, you didn't. There's a big exposure video of him on YouTube as well by the iMan. He's really good. Hamza, so exploring world. It's good to see you, man. If we get 4 setups in a day, can we take 4 trades a day? I'd say if you've had 1 or 2 setups in a day and you've secured or win, loss, or draw, whatever, then I wouldn't take 4 trades. Just take 1 to 2 trades. 1 to 2 trades a day. 3 sometimes. Like if you've won your first 2 trades, you can just close your charts and run and secure that. Take your slice out of the market, come back the next day. You don't need to sit at the charts all day to then try and get more. There's just absolutely no need. Take your 1%. If you've got another trade in, you've got your 2%, whatever it is, just take it. Take your slice out of the market and come back the next day. Seven minutes till CPI. Thanks to those guys that leaving a like on the stream. I really appreciate that. Goes a long way for me. Thank you, sir. Your course helped me out a lot. Big fan. Good to hear, man. Good to hear. It's really nice to hear that you've made some good profits from learning from myself and Market Cruise. That's really good to hear. going to be a long process building up the YouTube community, I feel. But that's what we're here for. Helping out. We're building. Because we've got a couple of losses on the shown on the screen, but that's what you get, honesty and transparency. It's going to be... take some time to build up, but that's okay. Five minutes till CPI. Here comes the volume. It's going to be a bit of a wild one. I think this could have maybe been one last liquidity sweep that we got taken out on. That's absolutely fine. That's what happened CPI day. But I was very confident that we could at least catch, you know, 10-15 pips. That which was the plan, at least with the clean candles to the left hand side. I'm sure we'll be patient, wait for another setup. I think today you got loss of emotions. That's why you got into a losing trade. No, I strongly disagree. I didn't lose any emotions. I was calm in my trade. I had a plan, stuck to my plan, and that was it. Losses are fine. Did you see me get angry? No. Did you see me get sad? Did you see me cry? Did you see me get happy? Did you see me cheer? Nope, all the same emotions. At no point did I take that trade because of emotions. I took this trade because we swept the lows and then continued to sweep the highs. And that was it. It's part of my plan. It's part of my strategy. Nothing to do with emotions. Not one part of that was to do with emotions. So are you getting into a trade or planning to? Not right now. We've got CPI in 2 minutes. Got to wait for CPI news to come out. I'm not going to gamble the news. Only degenerates gamble news because they want to make quick money. We don't do that here. We're safe traders. What's the point in gambling news when you don't... It's 50-50. There's just no point in gambling news. Find a setup. Pick a setup that's the highest probability win rate setup and trade those setups. This setup that I took was a high probability of playing out. You know, like 70% probability of playing out. There's an MC play, right? MC play. I've taken 53 trades of the MC play, 86% win rate, right? So we have 14% going against us in this trade, and it didn't play out on this particular. It didn't play out on this particular occasion, because you can't win every single trade, right? And that's okay. CPI in 30 seconds, here we go. CPI live on Cruise Effect stream, here we go. Place your bets. Ready? Wait for it. Spread's increasing. Here we go. Whoa! Let's go. 70 pips. We did literally get taken out on that last little liquidity sweep. Look at it go. There's the plan. That's the plan executed. That's the plan done. We just got swept out on that last little bit of liquidity, and that's okay. CPI is news. You don't know which way it's going to go. No bottom wick still. Filled the rest of that range. Let's see how we react now. Can you forward messages in Discord? I wonder. You can. CruiseFX general chat. There we go. Put that in the CruiseFX chat as well for full transparency. $50 members in the CruiseFX Discord already. Let's go, guys. If you're not part of the CruiseFX Discord, make sure you join there. There's the link down below in the description, or you can go into my Instagram. All the links are there in the bio. So, plan of action. We wait for this news to settle. Wait for the news to settle. See if we can create a new range. We've still got no bottom wick on this current candle, so we may come and collect that at some point. But we'll wait for this news to settle. We've created clean candles. If we can keep pumping, that'd be brilliant. If we can create a new range, and then we can wait for a new range. And then if we can get a candle closure above, we've still got clean candles to the left-hand side. If we can get a candle closure below, then we've got these candles to trade within. So. That's the plan of action. So over the past 2 days, we're down 0.8%. Down 0.8%. So it's not even 1%. We're down at the moment. You know, we might get another setup today. Still got 3 hours until the market starts dying down. Oh, I forgot to tell Frontier that I uploaded it. Dude, I've got so many things going on in my head all the time. So I just forget. I uploaded it. Funding Frontier analysis and forgot to say. Let's quickly do this. Last modifier, what's it, 12th today? 12th of March. There it is. 12th of March 2025. Ideally, we want to see this 15 minutes get its bottom wick at the very least. And we've got 20 minutes until this 4-hour closes. Just nicer candlestick structure, market structure if we come and collect this bottom wick, and then we can see the move from there. 5 minutes till candle closure. 2 minutes till this candle closes then. Very, very, very high volume, obviously being the news candle. No bottom wick at the moment. Really nice MC play on the hourly. Which is from where we lost our trade. Analysis has played out really nicely, but it is what it is, happens. Yeah, at this point we just gotta wait for a setup or wait for a new range to form. You have to readjust our analysis. At this point we've got this most recent resistance. That's what we've got. This is a huge range obviously, but we can create a range within this range. But for now, this is our most recent support, and this is going to be our resistance. And then we adjust as we go along. I would expect price to come down based off the fact we had such a high volume push with a big wick left. We've got no bottom wick, but it's just too risky at this point. We will have to wait for a cleaner setup, cleaner range. Doo -doo. Are we ready? Are we ready? Are we ready? Are we ready? Let's go. Ten more minutes and then we can confirm news is settled and we can get into some New York volume. I don't need anything. Do, 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 do. have a look then. 4 hour closure in 7 minutes. Be really nice to finish week bearish on this 4 hour closure. If we can finish week bearish on this 4 hour closure, we can expect with a nice impulse entry price to continue up on bullish like so. If this candle finishes week bearish. So we had a nice run up, right? We took out the previous lows on this candle and then took out the previous highs, which is really nice for buys, but then we closed with no top wick. So this is the 4 hour candle. If we can finish week bearish candle, week bearish, this is the candle that has created the top wick for that no top wick on the previous candle, right? We've respected the previous lows, still making high highs and high lows. If we can then break the previous 4 hour highs, I'll continue up on bullish. We just need to get out. We need to get out of this 4 hour mess. It's so messy. We can continue up on bullish out of here. We've got the wick field to the left, and then we've got these clean candles to the left hand side too. Guys, if you're new here, welcome, welcome, welcome. Fortunately, we have taken a loss this morning. That's this afternoon, rather, in a New York session. But that is what it is. We just had CPI, so we're just waiting for this news to settle. See what we can get. We might be able to get an MC play off the back of this candle. Seen it a few times after seeing news. We break previous highs or lows, and then could proceed to break the other way as well. But we'll see what we get. We've got no. We just need to be aware that we've got no bottom wick on this current candle, which may get taken out, and we're leaving a big rejection wick. We do need to be aware of that. And then obviously the hourly has tapped into that previous resistance and rejected, so we do need to be aware of that. That is the news candle. Very hard on the daily to get a bias. It's made it very, very tricky today. We haven't really moved on the daily yet. We're still yet to make our bigger move. We have broken the previous high, but we're still hovering around open price. So we do want to see, we want to see a move today. Like I said in most of my analysis videos, I prefer if we go bullish. Based off the fact that we had this closure below on the daily, and then we closed back in the range of all this mess. With respect to the previous low, if we can now re-break the current high, we have these clean candles to the left hand side, and it will be the daily, it will be the weekly, breaking the previous weekly high to continue up on bullish. But at the moment, hovering around entry price, just really hard to get your bias. We wanted the buys here earlier. We did just get swept out, and then price did continue up and bullish with news. But this was the idea, to take out these clean candles to the left hand side, which has been taken out now. So we're just stuck in this range at the moment. We have got this nice big clean candle created, so we'll see what we get in a couple of minutes. It's in range, bro. Yep, that is exactly what I just said. This is why I have this big yellow resistance and this big yellow support. This creates this range. This is why I have all of this analysis on here. This is called the range. Yep, it is in the range at the moment. But you can create ranges within ranges, right? Because this is such a big range. This is nearly 100 pips in this range. You can create clean candles within a range and create a smaller range. Like so, you could create this range here, up and down, create a new resistance, create a new support. Then you have a smaller range within the bigger range. Looking like a big bullish divergence candle to me with a big old wick left. So let's see. Not really like. I don't like it when we can't break the previous high or lows or cut-off candles like we have done here. We couldn't break the previous high or the low, right? But if we can like form an MC play within this candle here, we could take out a previous high and then take out a previous low, continue on bearish, take out its previous bottom wick. That would be an idea. But we'll see how we react. We have candle open now. PFA, that resistance is very strong. No way CPI didn't break that. Yeah, exactly. No top wick at the moment. New 4-hour candle opening, so you know, we'll let that settle for 5 minutes, see how we go. We have to sweat the lows of this candle, so to then re-break the highs could be a nice opportunity for an MC play. We'll see. I don't like how we've just left a big rejection wick. That's what I don't like, but we can use it as a wick fill. But we'll see, with the anticipation that we have a bearish divergence on the 4-hour. Might give this MC play a go on the 15 minute. If we break the previous high, let's see. Which we're not at the moment. No, we're not going to break the previous high, so we'll leave it for now. It's quite conflicting at the moment, which makes it a bit tricky. We've got a 1 hour big rejection wick forming, so you could anticipate that if we break the previous hourly lows that we continue on bearish. We've got the 4 hour looking like we're still in bullish momentum. Again, you've got the half an hour big rejection wick tapping into that previous resistance, closing weaker bullish, higher volume to continue on down. Now that we've just re-broke those previous lows on the 5 minute, oh no, that's not too pretty. Very high bullish volume though. So we've just broken those lows again. If we now re-break the highs, that could be a nice opportunity for a buy. .43 pip stop loss, so we'd have to lower the lot size if that is to be an opportunity or not. See if we can break that previous high for a nice opportunity. If lowers lot size because it's a bit of a bigger stop loss, so mitigating the risk there. 29.15. Just under 2%. See if we can break that previous high now to continue up on bullish. If we can't, then there's no entry, that's fine. Do, do, do. Well, it doesn't look like we'll be coming up for the MC play, and that is absolutely fine with just 3 minutes left in that candle. I'm not going to be looking to take the trade, so I'm going to cancel the order there. I don't think that'll be coming up to flip, and even if it did, I don't want to be in it with just 3 minutes left. So we stay patient. This is still in our range at the moment, but if we had that MC play within there with the wick further, it would have been a nice entry, but criteria wasn't met, and that's absolutely fine. See what we get. Audi looks like it wants to dump down after the big rejection. Ooh. Until we get a clean setup, I'm not entering anything. Do 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 do. Oh, we need to add in today's trades. Today's trades 1L. 1L. No top wick on this 15. Does look like we're going to dump down looking at that hourly. But there's just no top wick on the 15. There's no setup. These ones, just gotta let them go. We can break out this range, get a closure outside, then we can look to get a setup. Gap down and no top wick. What's bit rate then? Yeah, there it is. There's the dump. No top wick dump. And that's what we were looking for on the hourly. It's just no clean setup. And it happens, guys. You just got to let the move go. Create clean candles. There'll be a setup at the back of it. Daily's now pushing bearish. See if we get the candle to close below. We recommend that you stream on a bit rate of 6,800. Mine is 6,800 bit rate. Okay, let me change it. Hopefully the stream doesn't blow up. You have to let me know. Bitrate changed. See what happens. Looks okay to me. YouTube's happy now, that's good. Well guys, whilst we're waiting for this count to close, I will go to the toilet. We're back. Woohoo! Let's get comfy. Very, very high volume. Very high volume closure. Extremely high volume closure. No top wick. Exactly what we said on the hourly. It looks like it's going to absolutely pump it down, but it's just like we need to see at least a top wick there. Let's see how we close in 2 minutes. $130 pips we just moved. Daily is well and truly flipped bearish. Nice to see we're getting some movement. Closing outside our most recent support and its recent support and failing to close below 2908. Looking like more of a divergence candle now. On the 15 that is only. Big rejection. $20 seconds till closure. We're leaving a 50 pip wick. It looks looking like a divergence candle. Is there a potential entry for us to get in? Closing still within the Asian range. I think we will push bullish on the next candle. Very tricky. Perhaps we can create a bottom wick and then re-break our highs for a divergence candle. We have got a bottom wick on Trading View, but not on MetaTrader 5. We couldn't close below our Asian lows again. We've been stuck in this Asian range nearly all day. Why you have the Wix K on TradingView and not MT5? It's just different brokers. So the Wix, sometimes the Wix come up on. Awanda's probably the best broker. There's quite a few good brokers, but probably one of the best that I go off of TradingView. But you know, like we've got the bottom wick now anyway on MT5. Tricky today, guys. I do want price to continue up on bullish after seeing the divergence candle. Big rejection wick. And we've just come back and collected our bottom wick again, so I would like to see price continue up on bullish, really. It's very conflicting. Could give it a go. Just a lot above the current candle stops after just creating that bottom wick. See if we can re-break the current high, maybe. Just have a little think. Failing to re-break the current high. We broke our highs and came back down to break the lows and entice the sellers into the market, and we left this big wick with very high volume. So I wonder if we can re-break our highs for a nicer entry. First 5 minutes out of the way. In 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Do 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 do. Can we re-break our current high on the 15? Oh, we can. Let's go for it then. Re-break the current highs. Just gonna go stops below current. 1.2% risk. I like the I'm going with the divergence candle here for the 15-minute target to take out these previous no top wick there on the push down. Bit of a high risk trade, but I like the divergence candle here of the big rejection wick. do, 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 do. See how we run. Let's see how we run. See how we run. Flip bearish again, then you know, is what it is. Be done for the day. Need this trusty 1 minute here to pump for us. Normally on divergence candle we want to wait for a wick break, but because we've got such a big clean candle, we've gone for the current. Yeah, doesn't look like this one's happening, guys. Gave it a go. Off the divergence. High risk trade, really. That's what it is, really. Yeah, 2 hours today. Not the best, not my finest hour. That is 2% lost today. 2% lost today. Not the best trade in the world. If we come back up and re-break our highs, can give it another go. Bit disappointing that, really. Certainly feel a bit more pressure on being on stream for sure. Yeah, it's not the best feeling in the world being on stream getting an L, but it is what it is. Here we come then for a second entry. If we re-break the highs, it's like just like yesterday, we got tapped out, re-entered. Not going to re-break the highs, I don't think. 3 minutes left on the candle. 2 minutes left. Yeah, it could be frustrating, but it is what it is. Let's add it. Let's add it to the journal. Buy, impulse, break of current high, 15 minutes, loss of 30 pips. So close to passing the 100k there, and yeah, we're still 3.6% up. It's just, it could be a bit frustrating when you're so close, but all you got to do is just stick to your plan, stick to your strategy, and it will come eventually. And look what it's doing now. Tough, just starting out streaming on YouTube, 3 losses, very, very tough, because it makes it harder for me to try and help out the community, because you come into someone's stream and you see, oh look, this guy's got 1 loss and 1 win and 3 losses, I'm not going to join him. Makes it really hard, but I'll keep plugging away. Yes, just a nothing candle really on this candle, guys. Couldn't break previous highs, couldn't break previous lows. Part of trading though. Two trades today, 2 losses. It happens. Just gonna hang around for a sec to see what happens on this candle. Yeah, I should hang around to see about that analysis. There you go, trade done. Trade idea, 11 pips there. Would have came in nicely, but we just got tapped out. Just tapped out here, look. This is as far as I can zoom in. There's a stop loss. That is a real tough one to take. That wick there. And yeah, just trade idea would have come in there nicely. Yeah, it's a tough one to take that, guys. Happens to the best of us. Lovely divergence candle. It's beautiful. Beautiful. Look at it go. Beautiful. $20 pips. Really, really annoying, but is what it is. These things happen in trading. Look at that. Analysis, absolutely on point. Divergence candles worked out to a beauty. Somebody say something. Fucking hell. Tough, it's real tough. It's real tough to see, guys. I can't say much more than that apart from it happens. Look at that, man. Tapped out entry there. Tapped out for the loss there. And then boom, analysis. One of the trader's worst things. That is one of the trader's worst nightmares. Tapped out and then bang, 50 pips. Analysis on point. Just the markets didn't want me to have it today. That's me done for the day, for sure. That is me done for the day. 2 trades, 2 losses. Tapped out on that trade there. The analysis was just really nice. We lost an MC play with 85% probability of playing out. Then we just got tapped out of that trade. They're the days that make you want to just punch something, but over time that rage just simmers out and these things happen and just got to accept it. The added pressure that I'm feeling right now is because we just started live streaming on YouTube and there's 3 L's there, which is really tough to take, but it is what it is. I will keep plugging away. I'll keep going, trying to show honesty and transparency through trading on YouTube, and that's all I can do. With time, everyone will see the results over time, but it's just really frustrating that's at the beginning of the journey. You can see through the market cruiser results here. So a couple losses there. We had 4 losses over here, but look at the wins in between. Really nice win streaks. Biggest one, we went on a 17 win streak. These are the overall stats. I didn't want to just chuck them on the stream. I didn't want to just chuck these on the stream. The stats on here. So I just want to prove to the point that I can do it from the beginning again. And everyone will be like, whoa, where are these wins? Bro, I said it will come near 5 or 4 then buying. Yeah, excellent, mate. That's brilliant. I said exactly the same, but I just got tapped out at entry. That's it. Tapped out at tapped out by 0.1 pips. That was also my entry, trying to get a nice scalp there. I also said the same. Is what it is. But good job, glad you scored your profits. Minus 46 pips for me today. Two L's, not one L, two L's. Two losses. Okay guys, best thing to do once you've taken a couple of losses is to close the charts down and call it a day, and that's what I've done today, especially with that bad beat there where we've just got absolutely wrecked, taken out just right where the stops were, right there, and then bang, analysis is lovely. We've just gone over 70 pips now, so 2 losses on stream, 2 trades, 2 losses, it is what it is. I will be ending the stream now, because I'm going to call it a day there. But yeah, best thing to take from this, no FOMO, no revenge trading, no nothing, is what it is. And I'll see you guys on stream tomorrow. Thanks for turning up for those real ones. Jerry, appreciate you, man. You're very welcome. Guys, if you could leave a like and subscribe as well, that'd be really helpful. But I appreciate you guys for turning up. The consistency will come. It's just a bad beat today, is what it is. Peace.